Hello, my wonderful students. Today, I'm going to share 5 daily habits to help you become fluent in English. Welcome back to JForrest English. Of course, I'm Jennifer. Now, let's get started. Daily habit number 1, listen to native speakers. This may seem like an obvious daily habit, but let me tell you more about it. I want you to listen to native speakers in a natural context. Yes, right now you're listening to a native speaker, but this isn't a natural context. I'm not having a conversation with my friends or with my coworkers. I'm not out in the real world. I'm teaching you something. So to improve your listening skills, to learn vocabulary, to learn sentence structure, to improve your pronunciation, you can do all of that by listening to native speakers in a real context. So this is native speakers on TV, movies, the news, podcasts, and YouTube videos that aren't teaching you English. Now, with this daily habit, know that there's a big difference between active practice and passive practice. And this daily habit is more of a passive practice. You won't be actively studying the conversation. You're going to listen to the native speakers passively, so you can do this when you're making breakfast, getting ready, doing your hair, makeup, or when you're commuting. Those are perfect times to put in your earphones, listen to native speakers passively. Now, don't worry, even though this is passive, you are still learning so much. You're of course going to improve your listening skills of real English, fast-speaking native speakers. Your brain is processing all of that advanced sentence structure. And you're also learning new words, and you're learning them in context so you understand how that word is used in real speech. And as a bonus tip, make sure you find content that you enjoy listening to, because if you enjoy the process, you're more likely to do it. Daily habit number 2, speak for 5 minutes. Most students are language absorbers, language learners, but they're not language users. When you open your mouth and speak, you are using your grammar, sentence structure, vocabulary, pronunciation. You're using everything that you're learning. It is mandatory that you speak in English every single day, daily habits every single day for at least 5 minutes. And let me stop you right there, because you do not need a speaking partner. You can absolutely do this on your own in your room without anyone around. You don't need someone to hear the words out of your mouth in order for you to practice. All you need to do is open your mouth and speak, and you can do that anytime, any day, no matter where you live and no matter what your situation is. To make this fun and easy for you to do, I have a free resource that I know you'll love. It's called a random question generator. Simply Google that and you will find lots of results, and I'll share one of my favorites in the description. Now, all you need to do is go onto this website, you click a button, and it generates a question. You can answer that question out loud, and then when you're ready for the next one, you just click the button again and you get another question. And you can keep clicking that button, getting random questions, answering these questions to get active speaking practice. Make it your goal to answer 3 questions a day. But remember, your goal isn't perfection. Your goal is simply to practice, to open your mouth and start speaking. Daily habit number 3, shadowing practice. Do you know what this is? When you shadow, it means you imitate someone and you try to match their speech exactly. So here's how you can complete this exercise. Choose any audio or video. Listen to one sentence, hit pause, and then repeat the sentence aloud. So let's try this right now. I'll say one sentence. What do you want to do tonight? Now remember, you should pause the video and repeat it out loud, which means you're opening your mouth and speaking, and your goal is to match what I said as closely as possible. So I'll say it again. What do you wanna do tonight? Now I said it very slowly. There are controllers on every platform where you can reduce the speed so you can really hear those sounds. Because notice, I said, what do you? What do you? Want to? Wanna. What do you wanna do tonight? So you can start it slow, half the speed, and when you're comfortable with it, you can play it at full speed. What do you wanna do tonight? But remember, you're not just listening, you're opening your mouth and you're shadowing. You're trying to match it as closely as possible. So now I'll say it at a natural pace, and I want you to open your mouth and shadow me. Try to say it exactly. What do you want to do tonight? So do that for 5 to 10 minutes a day, and you will greatly improve your listening skills, and you'll improve your pronunciation, and you're also practicing your speaking. Daily habit number 4, read for 10 minutes. Reading is one of the best ways to improve your overall fluency because you are learning so many different skills at the same time. When you read, you learn advanced grammar, you learn sentence structure, you learn vocabulary, and you learn in context. So you're not just studying one word and the definition, you see how that word is used in a context, the grammar that's needed, the sentence structure. So you learn so much with this one activity. Now remember that your listening practice, your daily habit number 1, listening, was more of a passive activity. When you read, this is more of an active activity. So you can focus on what you're reading. If you don't know a word, you can look it up and learn that word. You can notice what verb tense is being used in a sentence. So you can turn this into more active practice. But just like with reading, make sure you learn with content you enjoy. And also read content that's relevant to your daily life. This will make sure that you're learning vocabulary that you need for your career or your daily life. So if your goal is to advance your career and you work in marketing, well then you can Google marketing blogs and you can find a blog to read for your daily habit, and that way you're learning all vocabulary related to marketing that you can use for your daily life. Daily habit number 5, write a daily summary. This is another great habit to get active practice. Now you're writing a daily summary, but you don't have to show anyone. This is completely private. And when you're writing, really take the time to make sure that your writing is both grammatically correct and professional. So your formatting, your punctuation, everything is correct. So this is truly an active practice and you're really thinking about everything you're writing. So when you write, focus on your sentence structure, focus on your verb conjugation, and focus on your word choices as well. And try to improve it, try to make it more advanced. Now maybe you don't know what to write about. Don't worry, let me give you many suggestions and you can choose one or you can rotate between these and choose a different one every day. You can summarize your day. You can write about the best part of your day. Write about one thing you learned today. 3 unusual things you saw or heard today. You can discuss a problem and focus on the solution. Or you can write about your favorite meal of the day. It doesn't matter what you write about, the point is that you're writing every day. Now you have 5 daily habits that you can do every day to become fluent in English fast. Did you enjoy this lesson? Do you want me to share more tips and advice with you? If you do, then put yes, 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 put yes, yes, yes in the comments below. And of course, make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified every time I post a new lesson. And you can get this free speaking guide where I share 6 tips on how to speak English fluently and confidently. You can click here to download it or look for the link in the description. And I have an amazing lesson where we read together, and I know this will really help you, so make sure you watch it right now.